It says live.
Okay. Am I starting or are you starting? I already forgot.
You are.
Okay.
And it should tell you as people join onto it.
Okay. So it's live. I can see it from. YouTube. Am I starting or are you starting? Whoa. Okay, it's a little bit behind.
You are.
Well, that was very weird because I asked it on this video because it's a little bit behind.
And it should tell you
Okay.
as people join onto it.
Okay. So it's live. I can see it from. I'm saying things twice. Why am I saying things? Am I starting or are you starting? Whoa.
You are.
Well, that was very weird because I asked it on this video, so it's a little bit behind.
And it should tell you.
Okay.
That is weird.
We better not watch this. We just need to record it, not watch. Okay. So it's live. I can see it from. Why is this happening?
Now, are the people that are joining us, are they...
Okay, what in the heck?
You are.
That was very weird because I asked it on this video.
It's replaying that part.
Okay. I don't know why it kept replaying, but I think I got it to stop.
Okay. Now, anyone who joins us at this point and watches it, they should just be able to watch it. They shouldn't be interactive as far as their voice.
Right, I think so. And then we have some viewers. I don't know if everyone can see the chat, but we're going to get started here in just a couple minutes. We're finishing the final touches on making sure we don't have any technical difficulties while we try to get through this. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay. Well, you and I can see the chat, but maybe it's only the people who are on the thing.
That's what I kind of think it is.
Okay.
If you've joined and you can hear us and everything, if you want to post in the event that you're all good to go, someone can let us know that everyone can hear us.
Are on the thing. That's what I kind of think it is. Okay.
I just clicked on it from my phone to look at what they're seeing, and it's playing something when you click on it, so we'll see how this goes. It's recording, so at least that part will be really good.
Well,
and you're going to have to switch who's broadcasting.
Yes.
Because when I click on it, it just shows you, so you'll just have to click our screen.
Okay, and I'll click you, and then it says that I've broadcast for everybody, or present to everybody. So
yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to just go ahead and get started here because, as promised, we want this to be a quick and short class so that you can learn as much as you need to learn and still do everything else that you need to do tonight. So thank you for joining us, though. My name is Cassidy Harper, and I'm here with Hannah Tallo, and we're going to talk about sun-kissed beauty and skincare using Young Living essential oils and products. Some of these products you may have seen and heard of before. Some of them might be new to you. I know that it took a while for me to learn about the oils before I even realized they had so many other products and started to get into those a little bit. But to begin with, I just want to say that in talking about skin, it's kind of strange to think about this, but skin is an organ, and it is the largest organ in our body. I think I read something like 22 square feet of skin is covering our bodies on average, and that is a lot of surface area. That is a lot of sponge-like absorbent area to take in everything that we come in contact with throughout the day, whether it be the soaps and the lotions and potions that we put on our bodies, or just the air, the chemicals that we breathe, the things that we touch and walk on. Just there are so many ways for toxins to get inside our system, and we're talking tonight about some very, very healthy and beneficial things that we can be putting on our skin and doing with our skin, and some fun things for the summertime. And so Hannah is gonna, okay, I'm gonna let Hannah take the next little part here. And we're gonna make her big, yes. Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Hannah Tallo. I am joining Cassidy tonight to help y'all with a little bit of the skincare class. This is a really fun class to me. I love Young Living skincare line, and this is something that is, like Cassidy said, is really undiscovered to a lot of people, but it's something a lot of people purchase elsewhere and spend money on, just don't have an idea that we have a skincare line and what all that is. So I'm excited for you to learn a little bit about what Young Living has to offer when it comes to skincare and the skincare lines. Like she said, your skin is your biggest organ, so a couple steps to beautiful skin: exfoliating, cleaning and toning, moisturizing, and then protecting. So those are some of the main things we're going to talk about tonight, some of those steps and how to do that on your face, but also to your skin in general, mainly for all the time, but mainly for summer. So I'm excited to get started.
Okay, to begin with, I would like to talk about what a perfect day for your face would look like. So if you want to give your day, your face, the perfect day from morning till night, it would really appreciate it if you did a few things. And like Hannah just said, we're going to talk about exfoliating, cleansing, moisturizing, and then protecting from the elements. And that is really the best way to get, it's a little formula there that's not too hard to remember, the best way to get healthy skin that's ready for anything and has you looking your best and your shiniest and your most radiant. So I'm going to start with talking about in the morning.
Hey Cassie, make sure that you put yours on presenting for yourself.
Oh, you don't want to be the biggest one on the screen right now?
I don't know if they can hear you or not if I'm doing it. It's just, there you go.
All right. Okay, so I hope you could hear me. If not, it's okay. You're going to catch up. So I'm going to see if I can do a little screen share, because that's kind of, I'll do that in a couple minutes here. But as far as a morning routine, here's something that is a good way to think. Clean your face, first of all. So start out with something like the Orange Blossom Facial Wash. We have a little picture of that here that we can show soon. And actually, I'll show that. I'll go ahead and show that right now. Here we go. Okay. Let's try this. And I just have to push this along. Okay. Bear with me. Google Hangouts is a little bit complex. Hannah's going to talk in a little bit about the differences between some of Young Living's products. They don't just have one cleanser or one moisturizer, and so you're going to want to know how to choose between the different things. So let's try this. Let's see. My computer's going slow tonight. Too much excitement. Okay, let's try this. It's not supposed to stay backward. It should get forward here in a second. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, and it's straight. Okay, for me it was backwards for a while until it gets straight, so that's crazy. So here are a few of your cleansing options that are kind of fun. There's the ART line, which is the ART. Not all of Young Living's facial products or skincare products fall under the ART line. It was all introduced at the same time, and it was kind of a nice little package there. So there's the ART cleanser. Fun fact, ART stands for Age Refining Technology. So now you know why it is ART. And then there's the ART toner. These are two products that I have and love and use all the time. There's the Orange Blossom Face Wash. and then also the satin facial scrub there. I have it, and I would bring it down to show you, but it's up in my shower. It's wet and kind of messy right now. So I love that. It just feels so fresh and refreshing on your skin. But so pick one of those to clean your skin, and then pick your favorite moisturizer. So you just gotta think through, what do you like, what is going to be best for you, what are your favorite types of things to use. So there's some cleansing and some toning. Cleansing, of course, gets all the dirt off.
Click back onto your camera because I'm not seeing any you right now.
Why? Okay, I'm going to stop screen sharing because there's too many steps involved in that. Okay, how
we
did
can
that
post? We can post these graphics in the event.
Right. Let's do that. That'll be better.
It says that you stopped broadcasting, so I just want to make sure they can see you.
Okay. I think I also stopped presenting that image, so that was just a little bit complicated.
You're back.
All right, I'm back.
Just click your camera now.
Okay, it already shows that I'm supposed to be up.
I just see that your logo right now is what's up.
Oh, okay. I'm on presenting to everyone. So
this technology thing is so fun.
It is. There's nothing like this. Okay. Now you're gonna have to tell me if I'm back.
It says you're presenting to everyone, but I still see the logo instead of your face.
You do? I gotta get rid of that. Where is that? It's like it's hiding on the screen somewhere.
Yeah.
It needs to be found and gotten rid of. Okay. Hold on. Screen share. We want to cancel screen share. No screen share. Okay. Well, it's a lovely graphic that can just keep being looked at, or okay, everything looks fine for me. There's nothing odd happening.
Weird. Okay. Well, yeah, I can hear you fine.
Well, what are you seeing? Are you seeing?
I'm just seeing the Everyday Apothecary logo.
I don't know why. There's no reason for that. Okay, well, that is lovely. Everything on here looks like it's fine. Like, there's the logo, and then there's my face. So.
Okay, there you are. You're back, and somebody just said they can see your face, so you're good.
Okay, I had to shut it off and turn it back on, so that's crazy. Oh, okay. So here's the perfect day for your face. Pick a cleanser. I love to use the Art Gentle Cleanser right here. It pumps out a little bit of foam, and it's really lovely. So cleanse first, and then treat your face, and that would be spot treating any of your trouble spots. People like to use the eye cream for this. So if you're using an eye cream, use that after cleansing. I love to use the Essential Beauty Serum, which is a fun little find that I never knew about until recently, but I just love it. It smells like sandalwood, and it just kind of smells rich, like you're just putting on something that's so wonderful and beautiful for your skin. You can either put a drop of it in your moisturizer and spread it all over your face, or you can just like do what I do and just a little drop at a time, and then just put it on the spots that you need. That need a little extra care. And then after you treat, moisturize. So that would be your morning routine, and then that could be your evening routine as well. Just think cleanse, treat, moisturize. And we'll go into the options that you have with some Young Living products with those things. And then 2 or 3 times a week you could do a scrub. You don't need to do that every single day. Your face does want to get rid of and slough off the dead skin cells, which just dull your complexion and make you not look as bright as you could look. And then there's also this mask is a fun, special occasions type of thing. And that is one of those special masks that you just put on your face, and it cleans your pores, and it just opens up everything and all the little things that just merely, foaming soap can't get to. So it gets a little bit deeper. So that is a perfect day for your face. It's a lot. I can't raise my hand and say I do the exact same routine every single day, but I would like to. And I have the stuff to do it. And I'm planning to get more, so there is no excuse for not having beautiful skin. So Hannah, some information for you. And as Hannah talks about things, I'm going to put up some graphics in the event because it's too complicated to mix them out and put them up here. So, okay, Hannah, you should be presenting to all. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit about a little bit of each of the products, starting with the cleansers. She talked about some of them. I'm going to give you a little bit more. I'm sorry if you hear background noise. This is real life. This is my children and friends that are over at our house playing, and I'm locked in my bedroom. So this is how this business works. So sorry about that. Okay, so she talked about it's the foaming cleanser from the Art Skincare line. And I am reading some of this because some of this is all from these large reference books, have some really good information when it comes to the products. So some of this I'm going to read, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. The Gentle Art Foaming Cleanser. This unique foaming cleanser was designed to cleanse the skin by gently removing oil, dirt, and makeup. Gentle Foaming Cleanser is formulated from naturally occurring sugars and contains ingredients that penetrate the epidermis to remove unwanted oils and impurities. This cleanser also includes a quarter of pure therapeutic-grade essential oils that were specifically selected for their skin-enhancing benefits. So one of the things I love about all of Young Living skincare products is they're all oil-infused. So you're getting the benefits of all of those oils onto your skin in addition to just the skincare line. This has frankincense in it, it has melissa, it has sandalwood, it has lemon, and it has lavender are the oils in it. And again, it's a foaming, a very gentle, very soft. It does not dry my skin. It doesn't leave my skin fully. I have always been like a skin scrubber because I really have this clean obsession thing. So I've always, but then your skin just feels parched and dry afterwards, and that does not do that. She mentioned the satin mint facial scrub. And that is another one of my favorites that I do, like Cassidy, keep it in my shower, and oftentimes we'll just use it that way in the mornings on a as-need basis. It does not remove my makeup, so I don't use it in the evening. But I will use it sometimes if I am taking a bath or something that I've already removed my makeup for. A little bit about that one is the Satin Facial Scrub Mint is a gentle exfoliating scrub designed for normal skin. It contains jojoba oil, mango butter, MSM, aloe, and peppermint essential oils to minimize the appearance of pores and rejuvenate dull skin. This revolutionary formula gently eliminates layers of dead skin cells and can be used as a drying face mask to draw impurities from the skin. So I oftentimes put it on my skin in the shower, and then I go about my business washing my hair, shaving my legs, whatever else in the shower, and then I rinse it off right before I get out. I love leaving the peppermint on my skin because it continues to kind of have a tingly and a cleansing effect to my skin. Also, I was going to mention the Art line, just the cleanser. Wholesale price is $32.75, and the Satin Mint Facial Scrub is $16.25 wholesale. The Satin Mint is a great gift because it is a good economical buy. The third one is Orange Blossom, the Orange Blossom Facial Wash. This gentle soap-free facial wash cleanses the skin without stripping its natural oils. It contains MSM for softening, helps to improve elasticity, and lavender essential oil to soothe acne-prone skin and other problem areas. So again, it's got oils in it. It has lavender, patchouli, lemon, and rosemary. I used that cleanser for a couple of years, and I love it. This year, I turned 30, and so I switched over to the anti-aging line of products. So that's when I started using the Art products. But until then, I used the Orange Blossom. I think the Orange Blossom is great for guys or girls, but for teenagers and younger adults. And then at some point, using the ones that have more things in them for anti-aging is where the Art stuff comes in. The Art serum, I do not have that with me to show you, but because I ran out. But that is something that I've heard from some people that do some beauty stuff with Young Living, that if you could put one product on their skin, they would use the beauty serum. And so it's something that you put on after you wash, but before you moisturize. So look into that one. It's an awesome product, and I love the way it feels on my skin. Moisturizers, the Art line, you can purchase the Art kit. This is the most economical way to do it. Just purchase the Art kit all together like this, but you can also obviously purchase each one individually. So the Art, I'm going to pull it has the toner, the cleanser, and then the light moisturizer. So the light moisturizer of the Art line is in here. A little bit about that one it is a very gentle and a very light cleanser. I mean, a light moisturizer. So it's good for me. My preference is for the summer. It's really good, and for something in the day to put underneath makeup. I prefer a heavy moisturizer at night, and then a lighter one during the day when I'm going to be having it under my skin. Especially in the summer, when I live in Texas and we sweat more, and I don't wear as much makeup because of my skin, so it works better for me to have that. So that is something that I like that one for that. It's $58.50 wholesale, but again, it's included in the art kit. There is a Buzzwally facial lotion. I do not have that one to show you also, but it's the wrinkle cream. It contains the pure essential oils of frankincense, sandalwood, myrrh, ylang ylang, geranium, moisturizes while minimizing shine, relaxing facial tension, and reducing the effects of sun damage. This wrinkle cream may help build collagen, and when used daily can help minimize and prevent wrinkles. That's the Buzzwally. Buzzwally is a strain of the frankincense. And then sandalwood is another one. The sandalwood moisturizing. And Sandalwood Moisture Cream is an ultra-hydrating, moisture-infused with pure essential oils, MSM, a natural occurring plant-based chemical, softens skin and promotes elasticity. When used daily after cleansing and toning, this moisture cream promotes younger, healthier skin. This is one I like to use at night. It's a little bit of a heavier cream, or in the winter time is another time that I like using that. And then another one that works as a moisturizer, but it's called a brightening cream, is the Shirley May. This is a newer product from Young Living, and I use this right now. I like it for this time of year because it is a little bit of a lighter one, and I really have liked the way that it works on my skin. I use it in place of a moisturizer a lot of times under my makeup, but it just kind of depends on what my skin needs at that time. I was going to read you a little bit about illuminating your complexion with Shirley May Brightening Cream, an advanced formula powered by a proprietary blend of Young Living pure essential oils. Dark spots and uneven skin tones plague women of all ages and all over the world, and most of these women are searching for a long-term solution. With this in mind, Young Living has developed Shirley May to offer a lot more than just a simple, quick fix concealer. Light and natural, its advanced formula offers long-lasting, unparalleled results for all skin tones. So one of the things that helps do is even out skin tones and help those all to red spots and different things like that. So I really like that. And then the other one is the eye cream. The Wolfberry eye cream is a great little treasure. Let's see, I was going to read you a little bit about that one. Wolfberry eye cream is a natural water-based moisturizer containing the anti-aging properties of wolfberry seed oil. This cream soothes tired eyes and minimizes the appearance of bags, circles, and fine lines. Use in the morning and before bed. I think we all could use a little bit of that. So I use this one just directly on my eyes. And it's a very small bottle, and it's $46.25 wholesale, but this bottle will last you for a very long time because I literally just put a tiny little dot and rub it on my eyes. So that's a little bit about each of the Young Living products and kind of what their usages are. So Cassidy, back to you.
Let me unmute myself here.
You're good.
Okay. All right. Next, we're going to just fly along here because of technical difficulties. We're a little bit later in the game than we meant to be, but hold tight and take quick notes. I hope you can listen fast. We wanted to also just cover a little bit of body care because our skin is not only on our face, it's on our entire body, obviously. So Young Living, it's kind of fun. They have this entire line of bath and shower gels that you may or may not have ever heard of. Let me just show you those really quick here in the event. I'll put them up in the event. But those are pretty fun. You can choose your favorite scent, and some of these will be familiar to you. One of them is Sensation. One of them is Dragon Time. So check this out. Those are fun. I need to let you know. Oh, it looks like my computer froze, so we'll just see if everything stays okay.
It's working. You're still talking.
Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to speed up really fast for people. So one thing I did want to say was that for some of you, you may have to be aware of items that contain gluten. And I totally understand that. Our household is, okay, hold on. Our household is there as well. We have to be careful about items that contain gluten. So that's why some of these skincare items I have never even dealt with before. Mostly it's my kids, so I just need to watch out which items have the gluten because our kids have the sensitivity. At least one of them does, and so we don't want to make it be uneven, so everybody has to do the same thing. But anyway, these bath and shower gels have a lot of them, if not all of them, have the wheat germ oil as one of the ingredients, and so that if you're trying to avoid gluten, that's something that you want to just be aware of. But if you don't have to avoid gluten, then don't. It is these are very, very lovely looking bath and shower gels, and I am jealous. So here, we've got those posted. So I know we're asking you to kind of pop between the Facebook event here and the link. It's all a little bit crazy, but if you'll notice over on the event, you should be able to push play on the event and see the embedded YouTube link, and it should also be the replay link for later in case you missed this wonderful, crazy presentation. Okay, so Bath and Body Care. There's also a fun idea that I came upon for your very own body scrub, which is kind of fun. So save your coffee grounds. Don't throw them away. You need about 2 cups of coffee grounds, a half a cup of sea salt, and then put your own massage oil in there. You can either use one of Young Living's massage oil or just several drops of your favorite essential oil like lavender or frankincense, those that are very good for the skin. And then mix those all together and then just use them as a body scrub. You're not going to want to do it in the bath. You'll have coffee grounds floating all over. You'll have to rinse off and all that. But it's kind of a little spa treatment, and it'd be a fun thing to just use as an all-over body scrub. Something else you can do with that mint facial scrub is go ahead and spread it all over. You can use it on your shoulders, your chest, your arms, your hands, and a little bit goes a long way. So that's a nice, helpful exfoliator for the whole body. And now on to, oh, actually the other thing I wanted to say about the bath is, as you know, you can always make an Epsom salt bath with Epsom salts, baking soda. Sometimes people add, but you don't have to. It helps emulsify the oils. And then put your oils in there and shake it up, stir it up really well, and then dump a cup of Epsom salts or so for a really nice bath. The other thing you can do is take one of the Young Living massage oils, which is really nice. This one smells like joy. It has the ylang-ylang and the really nice rose smell to it, and then you can just drop this, a few squirts of this right in your bath, and your skin will come out feeling soft and moisturized, so that's another little trick on that. I'm going to go back to Hannah here. Okay. Mute.
Did you click it where it doesn't show me that I'm presenting yet. I want to make sure.
It should be. I don't know why it's taken a while to switch, but it should be good.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Young Living also has hand and body lotions, which are awesome, and we've replaced all different lotions in our home by just using these lotions. So they have a Genesis hand and body lotion, which has oils in them and has some florally scents to it, and then a lavender hand and body lotion, and a sensation hand and body lotion, which is a little bit more of the ylang-ylang, geranium, jasmine, bergamot, which has a little bit more of the florally scents to it also. And these are great for hands and feet, for body. My kids can use them on their faces. They use them after baths. We've used them on, because they are oil infused, we've used them on anything that needs skin attention. Another product that Young Living has that is kind of not known about is it's called Animal Sense Ointment, and that is not just for animals. It can be used, and it's oil infused, and it's a great option for oil for any skincare, any skin spots, eczemas type things. I've heard lots of success with that. And then also rose ointment is another one that can be used for that. So both of those are good options for skin. So like I said, we've replaced all of our products. So what I often take is I take this lavender lotion, and I put it in my hand, and then I put a couple drops of frankincense and maybe orange or something else that's good for my skin, and that's what I put on after I get out of the shower and use it as a body lotion. So I add extra oils to it to kind of infuse it a little bit more. And that's kind of how we've replaced all of those products for hands, feet, body in any way, shape, and form is with the Young Living lotions. So Cassidy, back to you. She's going to do some sun stuff now.
Maybe someday we'll find an easier way to go about this. Okay, so you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So a little bit of sun protection because we want to be sun-kissed, not sun-burned. And to do that, we need to prepare and think ahead just a little bit. So here are some ways to do that. Again, there's some fun graphics I've found all over the internet to be able to use Young Living essential oils with making your own DIY, your own sunscreen, and instead of confusing you too much with several different recipes on here, I'll just post them on the event in a little bit. But carrot seed oil, did you even know that we had that? It's a very small, unassuming orange bottle, carrot seed oil. What is it good for? It is good for sunscreen. This is kind of a crazy little known fact here. What's the SPF for carrot seed oil? It's between 38 and 40 SPF just in carrot seed oil. So if you were to mix that with, say, coconut oil, which has its own very small SPF of like 2 to 8, so don't do only coconut oil and think you're going to protect yourself at all. But so coconut oil with carrot seed oil would make quite a nice sunscreen. So go ahead and practice that. Go ahead and try that. I wouldn't try it first thing on your kids. I would try it first thing on you and make sure it works good, because I know for some people, everybody responds to sun differently. Not that it's going to hurt your kids, but I wouldn't want you to have carrot seed oil on them and let them go play at the beach for 6 hours straight and then say, why didn't this work? Because remember, one of the tips about essential oils is that you need to reapply often because they're not the same. They're not the same as other sunscreens or other products that you've used before. But there are natural SPF, and that's just a very great way to protect your family, because you want to protect from sunburn, but you also want to protect from the toxins and chemicals within sunscreen itself. In fact, if you are still using anything with the name of copper in it, just get rid of that. You need to not be using that. It's more bad than good for your system. And in fact, studies are coming out that that show that skin cancer, the times of that happening has risen about the same, to the same ratio that use of sunscreen has been widespread in the United States. So it's an interesting connection. Not going to point fingers or anything, but research that yourself and see what you want to do to protect your family from the sun. Some sun is great. Make sure that you get sun this summer. Don't stay indoors all the time. One cool idea that people had that I saw was, have you ever used the V6 oil that comes in a bottle just like this from Young Living, only it's V6, so it's their vegetable oil complex that a lot of people use as a carrier oil. So it's very convenient. It has the pump on it. You can pump a little bit and then put your drop of Thieves or whatever you're going to apply to your kids, and then it's already diluted and it's in a nice carrier oil from Young Living. Well, I've never had the V6 oil because, again, it has some wheat germ oil in it, so I haven't had that to use it on my kids. But what some people do is take this entire bottle of V6 and then they pour a whole bottle of carrot seed oil in it, as well as 20 or 30 drops of lavender. So carrot seed oil plus the lavender, because we all know that lavender is good for what? Burns. So it's going to be soothing to your skin and helpful also for protection. And then mix that up just right here in the bottle, and you have a pump of sunscreen ready to go. And then there's the other option of one of these lotions, like Hannah saw a little bit, or that she showed a little bit ago. You can use one of these lotions and put the carrot seed oil and lavender oil in that, shake it up, and then you have a thicker kind of sunscreen. But again, you're probably going to want to reapply often when you're in the sun. Also, don't forget lip balm, your lavender lip balm from Young Living. That'll protect your lips. I know some people, it doesn't take much, and they can be in the sun and then get a fever blister, get a cold sore on their lips. So protect your lips with the lip balm. And be cautious when you're using your citrus oils. Remember, it's getting to be summertime, and citrus oils plus sun is photosensitivity, which means that it could burn you even when the rest of your skin hasn't burned. Maybe where you applied citrus oil would burn. So you just need to be careful about that. Give your body 24 hours or so after applying any citrus oils before you go out in the sun. So just be careful with that. So when you're making your sunscreens and your bug sprays, just avoid the citrus oils. Use lavender, use carrot seed oil, and that should make you safe in the sun. And another fun thing would be a little spray to cool you down, would be add some peppermint in some witch hazel in a little spray bottle. There's also an awesome product called Lavaderm, which is a lovely little, it's not that expensive at all. I think it's $16.75 for 2 ounces of a lavender cooling spray. And you can use that to soothe your skin. You can use it after a sunburn. You don't really want to rub oils all over a sunburn because it hurts to touch, so just spray with the Lavaderm spray. That's coming in our next order. I can't wait to have that as part of my summer arsenal. On to, well, yes, and I just went on that one, and I think I crossed over into Hannah's, but I'm going to let Hannah say what else she has to say.
She mentioned the Lavaderm and the peppermint. Both can be really good for sunburns. The Lavaderm is a jewel. It has aloe leaf in it, so it gives you the aloe vera in it. And then also applying lavender neat. I just drop lavender straight onto a sunburn and then kind of pat it, and it's amazing. I will do that at night, and then the next morning, the sunburn will be completely gone, the redness to it. She mentioned peppermint. I love peppermint in like just a spray bottle, spraying it on a sunburn. Remember, you don't want to put a fatty oil on top of a sunburn because it traps the heat in. So adding coconut oil or something like that to put on top of a sunburn might sound like a good idea, but it traps that heat in. So just spraying the oil, the essential oil in a water base, or putting the essential oil on straight is what you want to do. So I've heard people put coconut oil and then put a couple drops of lavender and cover themselves in it, and it just kind of traps that heat in. But those are the best for after. Those are the best for after skin, after sun treatment. And then also just for, in general, just taking care of your skin. I know we oftentimes are bad. I'm bad about not treating unless I sunburn, but just after sun in general, treatment, getting those oils into your body is a good idea.
I can attest to the use of lavender too for, okay, I'm trying to get it over here. But lavender neat helped my husband. He mowed the lawn the other day. The sun was out and he wanted to get sun, so that was great, but he got a little bit too much sun. So he knew that, oh no, the next morning he's going to be red, and you don't want to be red. Then I think we were doing something the next morning. So we just got lavender and we just dropped it on neat, and I helped him reach the areas that he couldn't get, and just kind of drop it and kind of just swipe it a little, and like Hannah said, just kind of pat it in, because nobody wants to have a massage on top of their sunburn. And instead of turning red, it went straight to brown. Maybe he just has lucky skin that way. I don't know if that would work on me, but it worked for him, and so that was fabulous. That was just lavender. And you know, when we say neat, that means don't mix it with anything. That means no carrier oil, just all by itself. I want to look over here on our Facebook event. Hannah, is there anybody asking any questions that we've missed?
I don't think that we've missed. I think they've all been in things we've asked. I'll look again.
That we've already done. Okay. Then those of you who have stayed here till the end, because this is the end, we're actually gonna wrap it up here. If you have stayed to the end, I would like you to go over to the event and answer a question. And the question, let me see, I'll put the question post here up at the, well, I'll make a new post up at the top. And the question is going to be, as I write it, what is the next skincare product that you're going to toss in your Young Living shopping cart, because you need it so much now that you learned about it. And then after you answer that question, I will count up the answers, do it by number, use random.org, and pick a winner, and let you all know tonight or tomorrow who is going to be the lucky winner of one of these masks. I'm going to open the box and only take out one, because these are very valuable beauty masks from the Art Skincare System. So if you might be the lucky winner, and I'll send that to you and contact you. So thank you so much for watching us. Thank you for bearing with us. Next Sunday night, we're going to be back unless we let you know differently. But we're going to be back with another topic, and we can't wait to see you then. Thank you.